So, Chris,
Yes, mate.
where did you live before the flood?
Well, I was living across the road from Sea Space, as you know, in that bit of a gull there, in the gully, up until the 28th of February.
Yeah.
It's just like every other house around now. It's just a shell of itself.
Oh, really?
It is. Still rubbish out the front.
Oh. And so where are you living now?
Just living with a good mate up on Wairella Road.
Oh, yeah?
Things get sorted out. Very lucky that I didn't have to go into one of the centres.
No.
They're pretty nasty great places, but nasty places in other situations. So I was very blessed.
Yeah. And so, any particular stories that come to mind?
Oh yeah, I was lucky on that night because I went to a friend's house, having dinner up there, and I got my car there. And
Yeah.
I was up with Millie over there, who's been helping out a lot of people and stuff as well in all the other houses. And so we spent the next 3 days there getting in and out of boats, going over to, like on the Tuesday, I think we got into a boat with Laurie and we went over to his place over in the showground, and it's pretty surreal getting a boat through town. I mean,
Yeah.
on a boat, you know, over a river. So,
Wow.
and some of the sights you used to see, there was caravans on top of caravans and in trees. So it's pretty hectic down there.
Yeah. So anyone in the audience got a question for Chris?
A very wondering question. Vanessa,
Chris, you live on a street that was really flood affected. I don't think there's been one house that hasn't been affected. What's the most unusual thing you've seen in the most unusual place on your street post-flood?
Well, I suppose Joe's place next door, it was promised that something that high would never go under flood, and yet it went 2 foot through her house. I suppose one of the funny things is my water tank that I think Zeb's brother wanted. This time it floated over to the right-hand side where your shed is. And then the other flood come in and it took it over to Mel's house, but I'm hoping it's not another flood that brings it back, so...
Yeah, it's some things you don't want back.
No, they can have that water tank. I think it served its purpose.
Thanks, Chris.
No worries.
And,
Chris, I've got a question to ask you.
Yeah, mate?
Did you have get flooded?
Yes,
What did you lose?
well, this time I moved most of the valuable stuff above the 2017 flood, but it virtually went to about a foot up on the roof. So all you could see was that little twirly thing you get in roofs. So virtually lost everything.
All the twin thing that goes round and round and round.
Yeah, so that was the only thing that was left. So
Oh, man.
there's plenty of insulation on the ground if anyone
I
needs
can't
some for their
believe
house.
it's all gone.
All gone. So, but that's life. We're
Mike,
still
over to
alive.
you.
We could be worse off. So.
Mike, it's over to you, mate.
yes, and thanks for coming along, Chris. And would you like a chocolate?
Well, I haven't got much choice, mate. Looks like I've only got a cherry ripe.
Okay.
Or would you rather go for a Kit Kat or a Cherry Ripe?
Oh, it is a Kit Kat, Mike. I mean, Ross,
Yeah.
I got it wrong.
Bow, bow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
All right.
We're out of time. Thanks, Chris.